Hi, I'm Jake Kurtz with MMA Futures, and alongside me is Shane Stuart. Shane, where are you fighting out of?
I'm originally from Muscatine, Iowa, fighting out of the Quad Cities with Spencer Fisher.
How is this camp easy to adjust to coming from Muscatine, Iowa?
Nothing's really easy when you travel an hour just one way. You know, I travel an hour here and an hour back. You know, that just goes to show my dedication. But you know, I don't get this kind of training where I'm from, so you know, I guess I'm chasing the dream, and this is where this is where I'm going to find it. So
You're still at the amateur level. What's your record?
I'm currently 4-1 right now.
Where do you see yourself making that professional transition?
I don't know. Really, I've only been fighting for about a year, and the progression I've made in that year's time has been pretty substantial. So, I don't know. Depending on where these next couple fights go, man, you know, it may be sometime within the next year or so. You know, I guess just it all depends on what kind of fights I can land and how they go in my favor or not. You know, so.
Tell me about the first time you ever stepped in the cage and they locked that door behind you. What was going through your heart and your mind?
Well, there's a whole bunch of emotions that go through. It's basically a roller coaster of emotions, you know, but really when you're in the cage, you know, you don't really think about anything. It's the aftermath, you know. It's so brutal to get in there, and you got a guy that wants to just kill you and dominate you, you know, and he may even tag you a few times, but the main thing is at the end of the fight, when you get your hand raised and that victory is yours, man, that's when it's all so much more rewarding, you know.
Did you know right then at that time, the first time your hand was raised, that maybe you were hooked?
Oh, yes, sir. Immediately, as soon as I got that first W, I was instantly hooked. You know, there was no turning back from there. So,
where would Mr. Stewart change himself today in the MMA if he could?
Really, I think my stand-up's pretty fairly decent. My jiu-jitsu, I really don't have the jiu-jitsu knowledge or background like I want to, so I think that's my weakest point, but I think that's really where I need to focus. You know, most of my energy is the jiu-jitsu. I mean, really, the all-around MMA is, you know, it needs to be an everyday thing, but the jiu-jitsu is, I think, my weak point.
What would you say to the youngster out there that wants to start doing MMA tomorrow?
Start young, guys. Don't give up, man. If you got a dream, you know, just follow through with it, man. Only you can make it happen. So just stick with what you want and pursue your dreams.
Shane Stewart, I'm Jake Kurtz with MMA Futures, and we are the future of MMA.